Dragon Ball Sparking Zero has arrived, and I've gotta say, I'm not impressed at all. I mean, sure, it's the much anticipated return of Budokai Tenkaichi, one of the greatest fighting game series in history, and we've waited 17 long years for its return, but in that time, a new big dog has stepped up, and it runs the yard now. Of course, I am referring to the hit mobile game known as Dragon Ball Legends, which is vastly superior in every conceivable way. And today I'm gonna break it down and give you 10 reasons why Dragon Ball Legends owns Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. So make sure that you hit that like button if you enjoy Sparking Zero. Dragon Ball Legends. Like and subscribe if you enjoy Dragon Ball Legends, not Sparking Zero. That game is terrible, that game is bad. I definitely do not want to play it when DBL exists. Number 10, it has more characters. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero has around 180 characters included on the main roster, and to tell you the truth, that's a baby number, not impressive at all. Meanwhile, Legends on the other hand has over 500 characters, and not only that, we got Beast Gohan boyo, and Sparking Zero is only gonna get Superhero as DLC only, and Legends would never do that. We even got Buller from Dragon Ball GT, and unlike Sparking Zero, this game actually has Super 17, and not only that, you can take your Goku mid and shove it, because Legends doesn't only cover one section of the anime when it comes to characters. We got characters from each fight represented all as their own unique unit, and not copy and paste trash like Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Number 9, it's skill based. Unlike Sparking Zero, which requires zero skill at all to play, all people do is, sit back, charge their ki, then launch super attacks out of nowhere and spam them. Legends, on the other hand, is a game of finesse and skill. It's totally not RNG based. It's totally not RNG based and not passive in any way. I mean, sure, we have characters who can automatically dodge, they can limit you from playing the game, and they can destroy you in one combo, but the people who get caught lacking by that, the people who get caught lacking, are simply inferior. Also, Dragon Ball Legends has the greatest mechanic in any PvP game that has ever existed, in the Rising Rush mechanic. Does Sparking Zero have Rising Rush? No. That's why Legends is better. Legends is superior. Number 8 is longevity. Dragon Ball Legends celebrated its 6th anniversary this year, and it's still going strong. I mean, sure, some of the OG players are dropping the game and moving on, but that's because they are all weak, and totally not because the game has become insufferable in recent years. It's not because the game has become insufferable in any way, shape or form. Those guys were just weak links. They can take their ball and go home, no one's gonna miss them. It's a skill issue. Meanwhile, Sparking Zero is only a few days old as of the time of recording, and I don't see it lasting long, honestly. In fact, I think that this video right here is gonna last longer than Sparking Zero itself, which is why you should drop a thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoy content like this, because I tell the truth. Also, sure, Budokai Tenkaichi 3 kept getting modded for 17 years and people waited for a sequel, but I guarantee you that if Legends existed back then, you wouldn't even know the name Budokai Tenkaichi. By the time you all get tired of the new flavor of the month, we'll all go back to continuing to enjoy Dragon Ball Legends. Number 7, the character summoning. Let me tell you something about Dragon Ball Sparking Zero and the way you get new characters in that game. You buy a new character with Zenny. You just go to the shop and pick which character you want. Like, what is that? Where is the suspense? Where's the mystery? In a sophisticated game like Dragon Ball Legends now, you roll the dice and you summon, and we get special animations play out where Goku battles Frieza. Sometimes Broly and Vegito can show up. Sometimes Goku can go Super Saiyan Blue and Vegeta can come help us. We even get Goku and Bardock teaming up, or Whis rewinding the clock. And the anticipation of not knowing what character you're gonna get in Legends makes it much more satisfying. Number 6, it's free to play. Dragon Ball Legends is free to play. Now I know some people spend their whole life savings on this game, but that's their choice. Meanwhile, Sparking Zero, you need to own the latest hardware or console, which is very expensive in most parts of the world, and also you still need to buy the game on top of that, which on release is also expensive. Meanwhile, Legends is a mobile game that is completely fair and balanced. Never mind, someone sold their engagement ring for Chrono Crystals to summon for 14-star Zenkai 7 Godly Platinum Equipment Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Contrary to popular belief, everyone in this game is equal. Sparking Zero is a costly investment. Number 5, it is constantly evolving. While Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is nostalgia driven and living off a gameplay style and formula from decades ago with minimal changes, Legends on the other hand is constantly improving and evolving. Gone were the days where you could just overwhelm opponents with raw power and units that had kits that were short and sweet and simple to understand. Now you have to read through essays, plan your moves carefully, and also know all the mechanics and kits and abilities in the game. This is real battling. And for a mobile game, I think that this is the perfect best strategy, because you need to devote your entire life to Dragon Ball Legends. Stand up for Dragon Ball Legends and let it consume all your time. Otherwise, you are not a true Dragon Ball fan and you are stuck in the 2000s era of Budokai Tenkaichi. If you play Sparking Zero, you are out of touch. Evolution is passing you by. Number 4, a better story. Every Budokai Tenkaichi game suffers from the same thing, where they follow the story of Dragon Ball Z. Now this time, you are only limited to 8 characters. I mean, sure, they added Dragon Ball Super, but if I wanted to know what happened in the story, I would simply just go watch the anime. Nothing in this mode can surprise me. I mean, it's not like Goku is gonna go Super Saiyan in the Saiyan Saga or something like that. Meanwhile, Legends has its own unique story with its own unique characters. One of them being Charlotte, who is way cooler than anyone on the Sparking Zero roster. Please add him as DLC, by the way. And also, the Legend story has constantly been getting new chapters added, while the Sparking Zero story has a very limited shelf life to it. There is no even what ifs available in Sparking Zero. How ridiculous is that? 3, better graphics. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is a good looking game visually, but however, Dragon Ball Legends is simply better looking in most aspects. For a mobile game to look so much better than a console game is simply embarrassing. Legends has way more accurate to anime character models and animations than Sparking Zero does, and its legendary finish animations put even the best Sparking Zero animations to absolute shame. Number 2, it doesn't have sensitive devs. While Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is trying to be a people-pleasing game, taking suggestions and listening to backlash from their audience, Legends on the other hand, like the absolute giga chads that they are, simply just give you whatever they want to give to you and you're gonna keep playing anyway. It doesn't matter how many Gohans they drop or how many stupid characters they can make, you're gonna keep playing anyway. What's that? You're quitting forever? Okay, see you next week. Don't let the door eat you on the way back in. Sparking Zero on the other hand, Sparking Zero meanwhile added local multiplayer for the only 2 people in the world who have friends in real life, which was totally unnecessary and uncalled for. And reason number 1 why Dragon Ball Legends owns Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is that I don't have Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I don't have the game, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have Sparking Zero and I don't need it. I never want to play it with its stupidly gorgeous visuals and animations. Cool and detailed story mode offering multiple parts and fresh takes on the plot. Don't even get me started on the custom battle maker and the fact that I've been waiting for Budokai Tenkaichi to return for 17 years, and it's a series that I've created the best of friends with and strengthened existing bonds with. Forget all that. I don't need this game. I'm perfectly fine suffering through Dragon Ball Legends. We hope you continue to enjoy Dragon Ball Legends, not Sparking Zero. I don't need it.
Meanwhile.